Bernd Buchholz is the Free Democratic Party's candidate for the German Bundestag representing Schleswig-Holstein. Campaigning means shaking hands, learning about the land and the people, drawing attention to oneself, and lots of traveling.
First of all, Buchholz is just a normal person who used to be in another line of work. He's got a few political ideas and he'd like to put them into practice in Berlin.
Such as?
A few are economic policy ideas where I've got some clear positions. I used to be the domestic and legislative policy spokesman for our state parliamentary group. And it's no secret that I stand for traditional liberal positions on individual freedom and protection of privacy and personal data.
Part
of Buchholz's election district is the Baltic Sea island of Fehmarn. Like most of eastern Holstein, it's all about tourism and agriculture. Most of the people along the coast live from tourism. The candidate's first appearance of the day is at a holiday resort with accommodations for 2,800 people. The hotel manager, Waltraud Krapp, employs a staff of 150, and she's planning to invest some 20 million euros in renovating the facilities. As a tourism entrepreneur, what do you expect from a possible FDP Bundestag representative?
I expect him to oppose any tax increases, and I want to see support continue for those of us in tourism.
Bernd Buchholz lends an ear. As a former publishing business executive, he's especially interested in issues like these. It's also a chance for him to learn about other industries.
This really broadens my horizons to deal with completely different things. As I always taught my reporters, be curious and inquisitive. Now I can do that myself.
Schleswig-Holstein's state capital is the Baltic Sea port of Kiel. This is where Buchholz launched his political career. He served as an opposition FDP representative in the state parliament from 1992 to 1996 before moving to the private sector. Until a year ago, Buchholz was board chairman of Gruner Jahr in Hamburg, Europe's largest publishing house. Now a millionaire, he hopes to return to politics.
I didn't inherit anything, I worked for it, and I worked hard. I'm not ashamed of the money I earned. And besides, it makes me independent, personally and economically. Just what people want.
He moves on from the boardroom straight to Volk Vosshagen's pigsty. The farmer's proud of his model operation with its 1,300 sows. But the piglets aren't ready to hear the candidate's political message. Many voters react much the same way. The next day, Bernd Buchholz is in Bad Segeberg. He spends weekends on the campaign trail. Family and hobbies, such as golf, sailing and motorcycling, will have to wait. It's tiring and not always fun. He's only been a candidate for a few months, so many don't know Buchholz.
Who have we been talking to?
The one on the cover here. I'm not a politician yet, but I want to be.
He could get elected. At least I think he's the type regular folks would vote for. Kubicki's a rich man, a millionaire. I get the impression all the Free Democrats are millionaires.
Seen here at the FDP's last federal party conference in May, Wolfgang Kubicki and Bernd Buchholz are the Free Democrats' top candidates in Schleswig-Holstein. If all goes according to plan, they'll both win seats in parliament. At the party conference, the Free Democrats finalized their election platform. There were long debates about every little detail and constant revisions. That surprised Buchholz.
I wouldn't say the decision-making process is much better in the business world. From my point of view, it's definitely not. But things progress in a timely manner. By virtue of the hierarchy, there's someone who says, now we must cut the Gordian knot, and this is what we'll do. It's different in politics. Here you have to find a majority and convince people. This takes a bit longer, and you must accept that.
Back on the campaign trail, Buchholz takes part in a podium discussion about old age poverty, sparring with candidates from other parties. He must present good arguments and answer questions from voters and political opponents. The Free Democrat is both eloquent and confident. After events like that, the Schleswig-Holstein FDP summer party provides a welcome change. Here, Buchholz is among friends and feels at home. Here people know him and he can make valuable contacts. Even Germany's top diplomat showers praise on Bernd Buchholz.
What impresses me is that he's already held political offices. Then he switched to the business world and was successful there. And now he's returned to politics. It's precisely this kind of exchange between practical professions and political engagement that's good for the Bundestag.
Winning a seat in the Bundestag, that's Bernd Buchholz's dream. And he's confident he can make it come true.